Hi, today we're going to make a masonry jar, pretty it up for us. You'll need a jar, elastic bands, these are nice wide ones, yeah, a paintbrush, a dish to collect all your glitter in, some paint, spray paint that is, some glitter, that's crafter's choice, that's masking tape, and some Mod Podge. So we'll take our jar, and what we're going to do is just randomly, however you want to do it, is place your elastic bands around the jar. So you can place as many as you like. So now we're going to place the masking tape around the top to stop the paint from going inside. Just depending on what you want to put inside. But I don't like the paint to get inside in case you're going to use food or something like that. I'm going to use mine for a lolly jar. There we go. And now this one here, we're going to do a second jar here. So we're going to close that up over the top. Just preparing both jars, and they're going to be done a little bit differently, both of them. Once again, using the elastic bands. And this one I want nice and straight around. And then we're going to sticky tape around the bottom because we don't want any paint hitting underneath there. And you'll see why soon. And around the top there. There we go. Now we're going to take some around the bottom there too. It's just so for placement of where we're going to do our stripes, because some of it's going to be glitter, some of it's going to be paint. So we need nice straight lines here, not like the other one where we sort of did random stripes. Now we're ready. I've taken it outside using nice even strokes with the paint. Okay, now it's dry. We've left it for a while and it's dried. We're going to now remove all the tape and all of the elastic bands. Try and release them first before dragging them off so you're not going to chip the paint. You can do them in so many different ways, and the elastic bands do give a great pattern. You can do all sorts with them. Okay, now we're going to do the next jar. Now we're going to take the Mod Podge here and we're going to paint a nice thick coat. Don't be sparingly with it. Make sure you get a nice thick coat right the way around this band. If you go too thin, it's not going to, you're going to have very patchy glitter on there. I'm going to put a little bit on, this is one of the butterflies I'm going to do, and we're going to put a little bit of glitter on them too, just for a little bit of fancy on there. Here we go with the glitter, and see that's just enough on there. And they can stay there and dry. And here we go with our jar. We're just going to sprinkle it on all over, and nice and thick, because whatever drops into the bowl underneath we'll just put back into our jar, so that's fine. This is so pretty. I love doing these sorts of things, and these are so lovely for Christmas too. Here we go. And we are now ready to do around on our lids while we're waiting for that one to dry. We're placing a little bit of double-sided tape. I wasn't actually going to do the lids at first, but I thought, no, I'll do something just to finish them off. So take the paper off. And I've decided on a little bit of black lace. All of these items that I've got have come from Spotlight. go, just trim that off. A little bit of hot glue, and we'll place our butterfly. These little butterflies, they're a crafter's choice. You'll find those in our beading aisle. And there's our lid. There's our very first jar finish. So for this jar, we're doing exactly the same lid, same type of, exactly the same way. Even though the jar's different, we're doing the lids exactly the same. Here's our butterfly, all done. Now we'll complete our next jar. I like to break it open from the top first and peel it away rather than take it away from where the paint is or anything like that. It's just a little bit easier and you get a nicer finish if you're not scratching away at where you've just worked. It's our painted area at the bottom and the glitter at the top, and now we'll just take our piece at the bottom and then we'll get rid of the elastic bands, and you'll have nice clean edges. Here we go with the elastic bands. We'll let that dry for a little while, but that's all done now. There we go. And there's our finished product. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching.